Hello, Rob Schaefer here. Hello. I'm gonna do a little close-up detailed inspection of some strange thing I invented in order to perform with this colorizer. What colorizer? That colorizer. It's ready. They're ready to perform. They're pretty solid and they do what they're supposed to do, but they rely upon these. These are from the back end. Let's make some on the side. These are the, up-down cross from the Blackmagic Design folks, okay? They have here, this is the Genlock input. It needs reference, okay? It's gonna come from over here at the sync generator. All cool and groovy. What's the problem? Occasionally, these up-down cross converters lose it. They literally lose it. What do you mean by that, Rob? Lose it. Sometimes they lose it. What do they lose? They lose sync. And they just go drifting off. And we're trying to mix videos together that are in sync. And this guy's not in sync. And if you think a sync bar in the middle of the video looks cool, okay, but it's a little boring. And to me, it spells disaster. That's wrong. It doesn't belong there. So what do? Well, the thing to do is kind of like reboot, but I don't want to reboot, especially if I remove the reference signal and I put it back, it goes, oh, I should genlock to that. Hold on. And it kind of goes da 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 and finds it. And then it's solid for a while, or maybe a long time, maybe forever. Anyway, so suppose I'm performing, or even just every day I'm trying to do something. And it does that one, just loses sync. What I'm going to do is start fricking with wires and unplugging and stuff. No. So what am I going to do? So I need to make a little control that interrupts, that just stops the sync, like I unplugged it and plugged it in. Okay, so I'll do that with a switch or a button. But I'm thinking about the button going, well, the funny thing about the button is, it's really funny. I'll just forget what it was. Funny thing about the button is they're typically make contact. If you touch the button, it shorts together, connects together. All right, well, I want the opposite. I want to disconnect the signal. So I'm thinking, did I buy some buttons that were normally closed? I don't know. Where are they? I may have. Or a switch, off, on, off, on. I go, still, I really just need a reset button. And then it occurred to me, because sometimes I'm really smart. Then it occurs to me, I can just short the ground. I literally can short the video to the ground. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Well, if you think about it, it's 75 ohms going out to land on 75 ohms. But if for a minute, instead of 150 ohms, the circuit's looking at 75 ohms, okay, it doesn't care, not a problem. It's gonna take it to the ground. If there's no safe place, I'm gonna get to 20 volts. No, there's no ugly spike. It just goes, okay, to the ground. Okay. I got lots of those kind of buttons. So anyway, let's turn this around and go back to what is he doing then? Well, there's the 3 buttons. What do you know? Because I got 3 signals that have to be reset. Now I chose red, green, blue because I have red, green, blue buttons. Red, green, blue is gonna be just 1, 2, and 3. Although, later we'll find out that I didn't call them 1, 2, 3. I called the video layers 1, 2, 3. I called the modulation inputs ABC. So let's see if I can see any of those. No, where'd they go? Okay, there you can see one. So I call these source signals, my modulation signals, X, Y, Z. Because X, Y, Z don't necessarily go into A, B, C. In fact, you might notice that I'm running a fabulous old product of mine that was never a product, a drifting oscillator. More on that later. So anyway, it's not gonna be 1, 2, 3, ABC. What the hell? They're really the X, Y, Z